Hi, welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you how to access your Core Competency Slide Deck, make a copy of it for yourself, and create your first entry. So now that you are in your Google Classroom for your graduating class, you've only got one assignment in here. You need to start by clicking on it. Okay, so mine's looks different because I'm the instructor, but yours should just have this part. There are four little parts in here that are very helpful. This is the slide deck, which we need and we'll come back to in a moment. But this guide here will help you to write the reflection, which will be important. This guide here will also give you some great ideas about what you put in your slide deck. This video will show you how to embed your slide deck into MyEd, but that's for another time. So to begin, we're going to start by clicking on the self-assessment tool Core Competency Slide Deck. Now, when you click on this, you're only going to have the ability to view it, and you need to be able to edit it. So what you need to do is you need to click on File, make a copy, and the entire presentation. Now, don't just hit enter right away because you have a couple of other steps. So, entire presentation. I want you to actually make a folder that this saves in. So click on folder, and you need to make sure that you end up in My Drive. Now, I'm going to get you to make a folder called Core Competencies. I've already got a couple of these here. And if you don't have one, you're going to click the new folder button, type Core Competencies. Competencies. And then you're going to click Save. Now, I'm not going to do this because I already have a couple of these. Okay, so there it says that. Now, you don't really want it to say copy of self-assessment. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your name here. I'm going to put mine. And then you're going to click Make a Copy. Up here, it should have your name, and now you can edit it. The first thing you should do is change your name on this slide after the whole presentation finishes loading. So here you go. You can put your name in here. So, okay. I want to point out a few features. So this has the same set of slides over and over for all the different grades. So for instance, it starts with grade 8, and then we've got 2 peach, 2 blue, 3 green, 2 purple, and another one, and then grade 9. And the same slides, and then grade 10, the same slides, grade 11, and then grade 12. The point of this is that this will help you to collect all the evidence you need from grade 8 to grade 12, so that when you do your capstone project in grade 12, you have lots of information that you can call on from when you were in grade 8. And the more information you put in now, easier it will be to actually fill it in. Now I've already started this one, and so I'm going to fix this up a little, just so we can do it over again. Okay, now let's imagine what I have for evidence. So for creative thinking, I'm going to share a creative story I wrote. Let's call it, start here, and we're going to call it, my short story was called Zombies in Disneyland. Okay, I'm also going to say a little bit about what it's about, because if I ever delete the short story, I might want a reminder in a few years of what it was about. So let's say zombies go for a holiday. This short story and scare all of the tourists at Disney. Okay, now I'm going to link my actual short story here so that if I ever need to, I can just click on it. So I've copied that, and I'm going to go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to pretend that this is actually my short story. It's not. So up here, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back to here. And now that I've highlighted the title, click on the link button, insert my link there and apply it. There we go. Now, I don't have to link to a Google Doc. I could insert a picture from here of an art project or a wood project or maybe even my textiles project. I could link to a video I've made or all kinds of things. Now that I've done this, I need to figure out which of my core competencies really fit this. So which one of these for creative writing? So now let's say I took some ideas based on somebody else's movie or short story and I made them my own. So I can get new ideas or build on or combine other people's ideas to create new things. So I think this is what my story really suits. This is what it shows. So I highlight that, go to the highlighter and pick a color that's going to show up. Don't pick blue in this case. Right? So I've got yellow there. This last part is really important. I need to reflect on this. I need to reflect on my story, and I also need to reflect on how it shows, how it proves that I really have built on something someone else created. So I might write something like, I wrote several drafts of this story and used a lot of student feedback to help improve it. I also based my idea on a film called, and I've never seen a film about this, so I'm just going to pretend there's one called Zombies on a Holiday. My story is different because it specifically looks at Disneyland, and my zombies are actually friendly. Okay, I could write more. And in fact, if you can't figure out what to write for your reflection, come back to the classroom, take a look at this. Again, if you can't think of what you want to do for evidence, check out this doc. That's really all it takes to fill in your core competency. Now, you do need to spend a bit of time reflecting and thinking about, is it communication, thinking, or personal and social? The purple here is if you have one that fits multiple, and often we do. So you would put your evidence in here, and just like I've highlighted this facet of this competency, I might copy it and paste it in here. But then maybe I need this one, so I would copy it and I would paste it in here. So you can have multiple facets that you're meeting here. And again, you need to write a reflection on how does your evidence demonstrate these facets. Now at the end of grade 8, you need to fill out this page. What progress did you make this year or on last year's goal? Earlier in the year, I used to think or believe, and now I think or believe. In which core competency would you like to see more growth for next year? Maybe you want to see more growth in personal awareness and responsibility, or maybe you want to see more growth in the communication competency. And how will you know that you have grown in that core competency? What will be your evidence? Put that there. This is all you need to do, and you should be doing this with each of your classes. Hope this was helpful, and remember, if you need, you can always watch it again. Thank you.